Hi viewers, in this video we are going to see about R programming language. So what is R? It is a statistical programming language. So it is a software for statistical data analysis. It is used by statisticians for data analysis. So it provides a great environment for data analysis, and it is available free, and it is an open source software. So installing R. So installing R is very easy. There are two packages, R and R Studio. So R is a basic package and we have to install R first. So this R Studio, it is a add-on package. So uh, it is a user-friendly graphical interface. So we have to first install R and then R Studio, and this R Studio will be very useful for beginners as it provides a user-friendly environment. So installing R, first we can install R and then R Studio that is available from the internet. So next we'll see about the R data types. So we all know about variables. They can store data of different types, and in R we need not declare the type of the variable as we do in Python. Here also we need not mention the data type. So it's very easy to declare a variable. So here are the basic data types in R. We have numeric data type and then integer data type. And here we use a letter L at the end of integer to declare that it is an integer data type. Then complex data type, and then character data type that includes string also, and then logical data type that is nothing but boolean values. So we use the function class of to find the data type of the variable. So here I've given examples for the data types. So this x is a variable. First we are assigning a numeric value, and then we are assigning x equals 1000 L. So this is an integer data type, and then we are assigning a complex data type. So usually in Python what we do, we write x is equal to 10.5. Here we equals, instead of equal symbol we denote it by a arrow mark and then the less than symbol and then a hyphen. Then here next is the character data type. Next is the logical data type, nothing but boolean data type, true or false. So here is the last logical or boolean data type, and we can print the types of this data types using the keyword class. Next, how to run R. So we already saw that we have two. We can use R console and then we can use R Studio also. So here I am showing R console. I have declared a variable num1 and assigned the value as 9.5, and then I am finding the data type of the variable num1 using the class keyword. Similarly, I have declared a string1, a string variable, and assign the value hello to the string variable, the string1 variable, and I am printing the data type that is printed as character. So this is the R Studio. So here R Studio, this is the environment for R Studio. So to run the R code in the R Studio, I am opening the R Studio. Here I am going to show how to create a new file in R Studio. File, new file, and then click R script, and you can, if you want to perform some addition, like you can declare two variables, num1 is equal to 5 and num2 is equal to 7, and some I'm going to store the addition of num1 and num2 in some variable, and then I'm printing it. So I'm going to save it, file, save as. So I'm going to name a file as R addition. Save it, and then you can click source here in the right and run the code. So now you have got the answer is 12. You can also run particular line. Here I am selecting only this first line and then I am clicking run in the right side. So this is giving the value num1 is equal to 5. If I click the second line and then click run, so num2 is equal to 7. Okay, or I can run the whole source code by selecting, and then if I give run, the sum 5 plus 7, 12 is printed. So this is how we use the R Studio. So here we can use R console or R Studio. Next, the types. There are many data types as we said. So this is going to be logical data type and integer data type. So logical data type, here I have created a variable called myBool and I have assigned 3 greater than 5. So 3 greater than 5 is false. So when I print the value of the variable myBool, I am going to get the answer false. Okay, so here I am trying to know the data type of the variable myBool, class of myBool. Using the keyword class, I am getting it as logical. Same way I have declared another variable boolean underscore 1 that is equals 5 less than 1. Again 5 less than 1 is false. So the boolean underscore 1 variable, when I try to access the value, it prints as false. Here in the right side I have declared an integer variable. So integer int underscore x is a variable that equals 5l. So I am using the letter capital L to denote that it is an integer variable. So the class, when I am trying to print the class, it gives us integer. Next, numeric data type and string data type. So I have declared a numeric variable and then printing the type, and then string variable and then printing the type of the string variable. Next, vector data type. So we can also store complex data. Here what I'm using the function C of function. The values 10, 20, 30, 40 given inside the C of function. This multiple data is concatenated into a vector. So num underscore is a vector name and the multiple data given inside the C function is converted into a single vector. So I'm printing this num underscore vector. It gives the concatenated values. Next is the list data type. So it is a data structure to store heterogeneous data. Here in this I have created a list name sample underscore list equals. So I am calling the function list of. So what should be inside the list? The elements are given inside. Okay, here 4 elements: engineering, MBA, arts, hotel management are given, and then 5th element here I am appending using the function append. Medicine is appended. Okay, so here 5 elements are printed here. So in this I am trying to show the heterogeneous data. So here I have created another variable sample underscore list2 is a list variable and equals list of 1 comma Matthew comma 100l. So this is a numeric, one is a numeric value, then string value Matthew and then integer value 100l. So I am trying to I am accessing the list sample underscore list2 of 1 is to 2. So first two values 1 and Matthew are shown in the printed. Next, data frame. So data frame is a multi-dimensional list. However, each column should be of same type. So here each column should be of the same data type only. But there can be many columns with different data types. So here first line what I am trying to do, I am generating a vector p dot height by passing the height values, calling the function c of height values. Then I am generating a p dot weight vector by calling the function c by passing weight values. Then third vector p dot names by passing the name values inside the c function. Then I am generating the data frame by calling the data.frame function and passing this vectors already created p.height, p.weight and p.names inside this data.frame, and I'm printing this height underscore weight underscore data frame. This is the data frame generated. Next, the last one is how to create a file in R. How to read a file in R. So here we are just seeing how to read a file in R. So create a file, sample file.csv. Here inside the sample file.csv, I've given two columns. So the values are given here in column 1, 2, 3, and column 2, 10, 20, and 30. And on the right side, if you see here, I'm opening the file using read.csv of, and the location of the sample file.csv is mentioned here, and the content is stored in the X. So here I am printing the values in the X. So in the console, I am getting the contents from the sample file.csv. Okay, that is stored in X. So thank you viewers. In the next tutorial, we can see how to work with this complex data types in detail. Thank you.